It's the third explosion in less than 24 hours in northern Syria. An early morning car bomb in Tal Abyad shows the area remains dangerous. The district is now under the control of Turkish-backed fighters who took it from Kurdish forces. It's part of the 30-kilometer safe zone which Turkey wants to establish on the border it shares with Syria. The Syrian National Army, a group of fighters backed by Turkey, say there would have been more casualties if the blast had happened during rush hour.
The car exploded and we had a lot of wounded and we brought them to the hospital. The area here is for civilians. There are shops here and a working bakery.
Turkey says it's defused hundreds of homemade bombs and mines in the areas it cleared, and its military denies allegations by Kurdish fighters of advancing in 3 villages outside the ceasefire zone. Kurdish forces have asked Western allies, including the US, to stop what they call Turkey's ceasefire violations. In a change of tone, the Kurds' military commander has thanked both the Russian and US presidents and assured them of support, despite the fact that the two governments are on opposing sides of the Syrian conflict. And as US senators reiterated their support for the Kurdish commander, the Turkish president has warned them against what he calls sitting down with terrorists. Recep Tayyip Erdogan also criticized NATO allies for not standing with him against a group the alliance itself recognizes as a terrorist organization.
Currently, our army and the Syrian National Army are combing every inch of the area under our control and clearing traps. But if they come across any terrorists in this area, it is our natural right to crush them. It is so in writing.
Under the deal reached between Russia and Turkey, Russian troops have been patrolling more areas in the northeast. Moscow is sending hundreds of more troops to police the new territory it's taken on behalf of the Assad government. Russia's defense ministry says it will be establishing 15 security posts along the border, which will be run by Syrian government forces. As the clock ticks down on the 6-day hiatus between Turkey and Russia, both countries have warned Kurdish fighters to withdraw within 30 kilometers inside Syrian territory. Moscow says the withdrawal has already begun. And as battle lines become drawn and redrawn, millions of Syrians hold their breath. As Arabs and Kurds, they're waiting for peace to come to these areas so they can return home. Osama bin Javaid, Aljazeera, Akcakale, on the Turkey-Syria border.